Right, hello everyone and welcome to this new video on the channel. So yesterday we saw the magic of the cup take place as Plymouth Argyle knocked Liverpool out of the fourth round of the FA Cup. So tonight we're hoping the FA Cup can once again prove its magic as we're heading to the Eco Power Stadium for my team Doncaster Rovers versus Crystal Palace in the fourth round of the FA Cup. So in today's video I've got my thoughts pre and post match as well as the match day vlog itself. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So let's start with the home team and my team at Doncaster Rovers, and we are currently sat in third place out of 24 teams in League 2, and our last game was a very disappointing one as we had a 5-2 away defeat to Chesterfield on Thursday night. I was there, so if you want to check it out, it's 2 videos back in the channel, so go and check that out if you want to after this one. And yeah, just an off night to be fair. That ended our 4-game winning streak in a row, and we deserved it to be fair. Defensively, we were extremely poor. We couldn't deal with Chesterfield's 2 wingers, and yeah, just an awful defensive display from us. And the frustrating thing was, we were looking pretty good before we conceded as well. We had a decent first half, but just never showed up in the second half, to be honest with you. But it's a good chance to put that behind us, to be fair. It's a bit of a free hit tonight. We're not expected to get through, so to be fair, we can just go for it, and I'm sure McCann will want a reaction from his players as well, and I'm sure they'll all want to prove themselves against Premier League opposition, so hopefully we can get a reaction tonight and give a good showing of ourselves against a Premier League team. And as for Crystal Palace, they are currently sitting in 12th place out of 20 teams in the Premier League. And in their last result, there was no upset for the underdogs, unfortunately, as Palace ran out 2-0 winners of Manchester United. So that now means that Palace have won 3 of the last 4 Premier League games, which have all been away from home and have all been by 2-0. So yeah, Palace are going along quite nicely in the Premier League at the minute. They had a very shaky start. Like I say, they were down in bottom 2 places for quite a while, but you know, they finally found their feet a bit and they have started climbing up the table. Like I say, they're in decent form at the minute, so it's going to be a tough test for the Rovers this, but like I say, hopefully you know, hopefully they'll I don't want to say take us lightly, but hopefully it'll be not as strong a performance as we're putting against Manchester United, and Rovers will be able to capitalise on that. So in the previous rounds of the FA Cup, Palace have played 1 game so far, having come in the third round with all the other Premier League and Championship teams, and they had a 1-0 home win against League 1 Stockport County in the third round, whereas for Rovers, we've currently played 3 games. Starting in the first round, we had a 1-0 away win at Barrow, and then in the second round, we played 7th tier Kettering Town, who took us to extra time after a 1-1 draw in normal time, and then we won 2-1 in extra time. And then, of course, we had a 1-1 draw with Hull in the third round, and then a dramatic penalty shootout, which the Rovers won in the third round. So I think that brings me nicely on to my prediction for today. So Palace are going to go through to a 5th round as expected, or Rovers are going to get the cup set. My prediction is, honestly, I have not got a clue of this score. I cannot decide what this is going to be. I've flip-flopped back and forth with this lots of times. I'm going to go for a Palace win. I do think we can get a cup set, and I do think, no matter what the score, I do think there's going to be a reaction from the Thursday. But you can't underestimate, you know, the 12th best team in the country currently. We're playing really well, and I don't think we're going to take it lightly. I think we're going to have quite a strong squad out against us. I thought I'd give a good showing, but I'm going to go for a Palace win. If I had to put my house on it, I would go for a Palace win. So I'm going to go Doncaster Rovers 1, Crystal Palace 2, but I do think we'll make a very good showing of ourselves. Anyway, that concludes my pre-match thoughts. I'm very excited for this. Hope we can pull off a cup set. Can we do it? Let's find out. But just before we do, please make sure, if you haven't already, you subscribe to the channel and drop the video a like. Whether you're an old or new viewer, let's aim for 50 likes on this video. Big FA Cup match. Can we hit that? I'm sure we can, and you guys can help me do it. So now that you've done them 2 things, it's time to head to the ground. So without further ado, let's head over to the Eco Power Stadium and see how tonight's cup game goes. Thank you. Oh, we're in. Okay, we have the 5th round draw is just about to take place. Obviously, it's just 4-hour game, so we're ball number 15. So let's see who we get if we do happen to beat Palace tonight. Here we are, Donny Rovers are out. Who we're going to get if we get through? We're at home. Number 2. Oh, no one. Supposed to winnable one, but shit draw. Not what we'd want, but let's get it won. Here come the teams. Go on, you Reds. Love that banner from Palace as well. FA shafting fans. Certainly are. Run away. Come on, Rovers.
Keep it with the lads.
Shoot! Oh. Good chance there, lucky lads, come on.
It's like we're already 3.5 minutes in. 87 to go.
23 minutes gone, 0-0 at the minute. We've kind of kept them some few chances, we've not had many ourselves. It's been a game of not a lot to be fair. We'll take this to be fair. We're like I say, playing against a Premier League team. We've got to keep them quiet for a bit. The longer we can keep them quiet, the better, because if they get in front, it's going to be very hard to break them down. All we can do is just keep going, and we're doing that pretty well to be fair. Hopefully we can just get, like you say, it all takes one chance and we can get our noses in front, but let's see how it goes. 0-0 after 23 minutes.
Offside! He's fucking offside! He's offside! He's fucking offside! Look at it! Look how far up he is.
1-0 Palace, that's a real shame as well. Free kick comes in, he's played it right under the wall, it's crept through everyone. And trust me, say about keeper, it's deflected out. Palace player looks offside at first, but on replay, it's not offside. It's started out for 1-0. It's a shame we couldn't hang on for a bit longer, but it is what it is. We've got a job to do now, and hopefully we can do it, but we've not done bad so far. So if we can keep it going, Rovers 0, Palace 1.
We're always going to be from something as well.
Just wide.
Come on!
Alright, 2 minutes left in the first half. Free kick to Palace. Hopefully we're going to defend this. I go in at 1-0. Half time.
We're in it.
1-0 Palace half time. Still in this second half.
Let it all.
Oh, mad, wasn't it? Oh no! Come on, buddy! Come on!
So easy. He's committed too much.
2-0 Palace now. It's a shame because I had a good spell before that, but like I say, it just takes one ball when you're playing against Premier League opposition. Will Hughes plays a fantastic chip ball through to their striker, and he's loved it off the keeper nicely, but you know, a bit slow to it, but we're a nice goal to be fair. And like I say, that's different. Can't let teams get away with that at this level, or we're going to punish them. That's what we did. Long way to come back now, but we're just going to keep battling and see what comes of it. Rovers 0, Palace 2 so far.
Who knows?
Oh! Made a big save there, one of the lads. Third sub for Rovers made to half time. Sharp coming off, Ironside coming on, straight swap up front. We're going to give a bit more physicality up front. Let's see how it does. Still 2-0 to Palace. Oh! Now we're close. 7 minutes gone, it's still 2-0 to Palace. Had a great chance there through Luke Molyneux. Not a great deal of chances to be fair, but that was certainly one of them. It's been pretty quiet since Palace got the second goal. To be fair, not a lot of chances either way. It'd be good to just get one goal, just make it interesting. And like I said, I predicted 2-1, so we're going to get that right as well. But hopefully not. Hopefully we'll go on and win it, but it's got to come out in a minute. Hopefully we can just get a goal and make it interesting and see what happens from there. But nevertheless, still Rovers 0, Palace 2. Four minutes of time at the end of this game. 4 minutes into ad time now, still 2-0 to Palace. Done alright to be fair, we've had our chances, we took it forward well, we've not disgraced ourselves in any way, we've done alright to be fair, and just up against Team 3 leagues over, we took the chance as well, and that's the difference, we're 2-0 up. But we've done alright, no complaints really, see how the rest of the game pans out, but so far Rovers 0, Palace 2, that's probably how it's going to end. Full time, 2-0 to Palace. Been a good run of the FA Cup to be fair, but it comes to an end tonight. Fair play to Palace. On to the league. Okay, so I've just got back from a match at full time. It finished Doncaster Rovers 0 at Crystal Palace 2. And from a Rovers perspective, I thought we did alright there, to be fair. I thought, we didn't let ourselves down at all there, and we got the reaction that I wanted. I said before the game, I thought, main thing I want from this is a reaction from Thursday, and, if we get a result, it's a bonus because we're not really expected to get anything here anyway. And I thought we did that, to be fair. I thought we got a reaction. I thought we played pretty well. I mean, you've got to bear in mind, Crystal Palace are 3 leagues above us, and which squad we started with, it's not too far off what you'd expect them to start with in the Prem. I mean, let's be honest, Will Hughes and Aaron Wharton completely ran the show. They were superb in midfield. I mean, I watched Palace early in the season away at Wolves, and Will Hughes just controlled that game. I mean, the class they've got is superb, and I thought we did all right. We had chances, but the difference is against quality Premier League opposition, it only takes a couple of chances, and to be fair, the chances that they had, they put away very nicely. And we only got a few chances, but we didn't do a lot with them, to be fair. But nevertheless, like I say, we did all right. We handled them pretty well, and I can be proud of that as a Rovers fan. We're not usually that great on TV, but we did all right. We we stuck in there, and I'm proud of the lads. And now we've got to move on to the league. We've got a big test, against Grimsby Town. Hopefully, a good chance to get back to winning ways. But nevertheless, on to Palace. Like I said, I thought they were pretty good, to be fair. And just credit to them. Credit to the 2,000 odd fans that did travel down here on a Monday night. Which, say what you want, I know it's just Crystal Palace. It's a Premier League, whatever, but you got to think about it. It's a Monday night. There's very little public transport available. I mean, I've got to be up at 6 a.m. for work tomorrow. I'm stopping at Mum and Dad's tonight, which is literally a 10-minute drive from the ground, and about the same to work as well. I think if these Palace fans are getting in, they're not going to be until 2-3 in the morning, and they've got to be, if they've got to be up about the same time, then it's not going to be a good night's sleep, let's put it that way. Credit to every single one of them who came down. And like I say, we had a banner as players were coming out, the FA basically saying FA shafting fans, which is 100% right. This game should never have been on a Monday night. I mean, it's a huge game for Rovers. We're in League 2, the lowest ranked team left in it. It's a great chance, to get fans down. To be fair, to give Rovers credit, they did sell out the home end, but it'd have been great if it were midweek, because it'd have been easier for Palace fans to travel down. I'm sure if it were on a weekend, they would have filled the away end. And I remember playing them in the Cup 6 years ago when they were the best fans I've ever seen at the Keepmoat, and they were good tonight. But it'd have been great to see a full Palace end, in a decent time during weekend, to really hear the fans going. And you know, it's a shame that didn't happen. But like I say, credit to the Palace fans that did come down. I've got a bit of soft spot from the club, you know, from playing them a few years ago, and I always like with Stanford. They always, you know, got something to say about it and stuff like that. You know, they're quite a together club, so to speak. You know, they care about the community, and they're very like all for the fans, and I love that about the club. So yeah, wish Palace all the best for the rest of the season. Like I say, sitting well in 12th place, we just have a fourth 2-0 away win in a row, which is pretty crazy to be fair. So for next away game, lump on a 2-0 Palace win. So yeah, good luck for the rest of the season, like I say, and hopefully we'll see you in the top half of the Premier League. But in terms of the Rovers, we go back to the league now, and let's see how we do. Let's push for automatic promotion. So anyway, in terms of this video, I'm going to leave it here. So thank you very much for watching. If you're new around here, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and drop video a like, whether you're an old or new viewer. Let's aim for 50 likes on this video. I know we can hit that, and you guys can help me do it. And also remember to follow my social media at Adam Gittings PT on pretty much everything. So the next match on the channel, in terms of Rovers, we're back on the Saturday with Doncaster Rovers versus Grimsby Town. But in terms of the next video on the channel, we're back tomorrow on Tuesday night. We've got Gainsborough Trinity versus Warrington Rylands. So until that video, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.